So I'm freaking recording this at over 4 in the morning over a freaking rework. I was cussing. I was so mad at this rework. I was seriously cussing. I'm basically so mad right now. I practically have been mad ever since this update came back, ever since the Christmas event came back to the darn game. I've been just mad. I've been pissed at the devs for the stuff they did for the past couple of months, for the whole matchmaking situation, and now this. I'm just so mad, like, for real. I'm just so mad. I'm so mad. I was just angry at this rework. I was going back and forth. I was so mad at this. So, a couple of months ago, Chloe announced that she was going to rework Bobette and Ginger. And I was excited to see what they're going to do for Ginger and Bobette. I've seen many concepts, and the concepts look pretty good. People who made the fan-made concepts actually did a pretty good job. And it should have been a freaking official rework. And when it did come back, my expectations were immediately smashed out the freaking window. No scratch that. Hit by a freaking bus. Because what they did to Ginger. Bobette, she's still garbage. She's still garbage. She's still garbage. Nobody freaking cares. Honestly, I'm not going to talk about Cole's ability because it's basically just a nothing burger. Bobette's really just a nothing burger either. Still, it would have been cool to see her move in her gift box, but whatever. It's really Ginger that I'm more mad about. Because I started to play this game back when the game was becoming popular in its peak. Mainly being back in December when Connie and Yui were released. And I got to experience the Christmas event that came out that January. And one of the tunes I bought for the event was Ginger. And I have to say, Ginger, I really did like her character, and I thought she was cute. And I really did like her, and she kind of became one of my favorite holiday tunes. Well, she really did become one of my favorite holiday tunes to use, because I really did enjoy using her. I really did enjoy being a healer. But then I got Astro and I stopped using her, unfortunately. But honestly, I was excited to see what they were going to do with her ability. Like, there was so many unique ideas, like items. I think that's something I saw for like some concepts. But she looked really, her ability, her rework looked promising. And when the update dropped, I was like, frick. I was excited to see what they're going to do with her. And my expectations were immediately probably hit by a bat, shot by 57 guns, and eaten by 57 sharks. Because her ability was so bad. Because first of all, you have to get 100 tapes. I was complaining about this during when I was playing the game. I was like, what the frick? 100 tapes? What's a sprout? And then, straight up, I couldn't even heal anyone because I had to hold the darn button. I had to freaking hold it. And people kept freaking moving. And I hated it. It pissed me off. It pissed me off. It seriously did. Like, I've never gotten this angry a freaking rework. Like, this is the thing people have been waiting for the whole year, and this is what we get? Did you not even have anything? I have a feeling they just rushed them, and they didn't start developing them until November. Because, seriously, or December 30 update dropped. Like, seriously, the reworks feel like they're freaking rushed. I wouldn't be surprised they actually did rush them. Because honestly, Ginger is... Well, I understand why people never liked her original ability because she was too similar to Cosmo. But the two are cousins. So it's kind of understandable why they're going to be similar. And also, she was a good support toon. She actually helped out toons. She also was a backup healer to Cosmo and Sprout. She was practically a really good support toon. But now, due to her short range, she can't do that anymore. Due to her range being so bad, they should have this controversial, straight up, this is so controversial that straight up that Quell had to do a freaking poll saying they should revert it. And guess what? The fans voted they should not revert it, even though I feel like they should revert it. Yet again, even up to your stupid child, baby, goo goo gaga fans to vote for garbage yet again. Because you can't come up with a freaking decision. So you get your darn fans vote because whatever. This is why I can't even play this game anymore. Because the devs can't even take freaking criticism. This is the garbage. And eventually I'll probably make a video of why the heck this game is not good anymore. And why the heck the devs have practically the reasons why this game practically is bad now because of the issues in this game that this game suffers from. Like a lack of gameplay. A lack of bug fixes. And also, they're nerfing things they shouldn't nerf. One of the things they never nerfed was Ginger. They freaking nerfed her. They nerfed her. Honestly, it's unknown or not she's going to get reverted back. Or they're going to change a few things to her ability. But knowing the dev team, I will not be excited for this. Because they could not change their minds in the straight of this keeper the way that she is right now. In the most controversial state. And I've seen no one ever using Ginger because of this. Because of this new problem with her, no one ever used her anymore, which is sad. Because she was a good support toon, but now people can't use her due to this. Also, due to her short range, she can't really heal toons from afar anymore. Which uses as a problem because if the distractor needs to be healed like Yui or Pebble, this will have the result of Ginger having to get up close to the toon when they're distracting the Twisteds. And this is not only horrible and a bad, horrible solution, as this actually shows the devs' stupidity and basically being stupid yet again. But this could cause you to get hit and the distractor to get hit. And probably die. Because or be put at risk in danger of being hit or hurt, because what happens if Ginger's at one heart? That is going to end badly, and you won't have another healer. She's not even a backup healer anymore. She's practically just a regular too with no abilities. They ruined her character so bad. That is not even funny. Like, I am grieving the loss of one of my favorite tunes. Like, I don't even like Ginger anymore because of this change. And it pains me to say that because I love Ginger. But I can't love her anymore due to this freaking change. I do not love Ginger anymore. I'm sorry, but I don't anymore due to this change. And I know some people are going to say in my comments that, oh, I'm perfectly fine with the change. It was necessary for her to be changed. It's necessary for this. It's necessary for that. If you like it, that's your opinion. But straight up, people are saying this change is fine, and I don't understand why they're saying that. Like, shut up. You should not get involved in this. If you like it, that's fine, but do not get involved. It's not your argument. So shut up. Do not get involved. The reason why you're not complaining is because that you like it when characters get nerfed. So shut up and stop. So shut up. Do not get involved in the conversation. If you like it, that's your opinion, but shut up and do not get involved. This is not your battle. So stop it. Also, the worst thing is probably the 100 tapes. They practically turned her into a Sprout clone. Because and even fruitcake derives from the dead because the devs love fruitcake. I swear, even though they say that no ships are canon, then why the heck do Cosmo and Sprout get over millions of skins together? I get they're best friends, but stop giving them skins together. They don't mean skins together. Stop it. Like, oh my god, you give them skins 24/7. Stop it. Like, for real. People saw Ginger as the better Cosmo. They even asked for her in runs. That just shows how much people loved Ginger, really did enjoy her. But now, practically, with her now being this, no one's going to ask for her anymore. Because she's practically just a Sprout clone. Also, by the time you even get 100 tapes, the tune is probably dead or probably already healed by another healer. So what the heck is the point of the 100 tapes then? And don't even get me started on public yobbies. Because the players do not stand still. You think you're going to stand still? No. When I was trying to heal Toodles, she kept running away. That's how bad this is. And I seriously was getting mad and angry to the point where I wanted to smash. I wanted to seriously smash a wall open due to how bad this rework was, or hit my head on a wall. Like, Ginger's new ability gives me freaking brain damage, gives me freaking diseases. Ginger's rework is so bad. This is a case of, if it's not broken, do not fix it. If it's not broken, do not fix it. But the devs don't seem to get it. and then straight up fix something that's not broken. And it's broken because you fixed it, even though it should never been fixed in the first place. Frick, I spat on my darn screen, darn it. Frick. Like I was saying, if it's not broken, do not fix it. If you fix it, if it's not broken, then it's going to get broken because you fixed it. Even though it was never broken in the first place. Now, yet again, I'm going to compare Piggy to Dandy's World. Why? Because I'm going to compare Piggy to Dandy's World because I feel like it. Now, sure, Piggy does nerfs, and sure, they may fix things that shouldn't be fixed, but they do it for a reason. They do it so people don't cheat in the game. They do it so people don't do some weird, stupid stuff in the game. And they also fix it because there's a bug in the game and it's causing problems for other players. That is a case of, if it's broken, fix it. And the devs know what they're doing because they're not stupid. And sure, back in the day, Minnie used to work on Piggy by himself, but he has a full-on team now. And the team actually knows what the heck they're doing. Like, you'll get what they did with Delirium. It was a massive step up to Decay and actually was a really good conclusion to Bunny's storyline. You got Pig 64 on its release. Pig 64, it had a lot of bugs when it came out, and there was a lot of issues. But thankfully, the game was hard as frick. I have not beat Pig 64, so honestly, sorry if I hadn't complete. I don't have the freaking Norse skin. So if you see me in game, don't ask me, do I have the Norse skin? I don't, because I just been gazy and I hadn't been able to go and hadn't been completing it. And probably because I'm gonna focus more on the hobbies. Anyway, like I was saying, and the devs actually heard the people's complaints about how hard the game was. And they fixed many of the bugs. And even nerfed the ending, nerfed the third part, and I'm pretty sure nerfed the third part, and they nerfed it so much that now it's really easy to complete now. They practically listened. That shows how critiques and criticism can help developers improve. I2R has definitely improved, and a game I trust back into the dev, I2R. And I feel like it was a massive makeup for Lost Book, because Lost Book never came out even though they promised. They made many fake promises, and yearning for their mistakes, they promised never to do that again. But now it's compared just to Clow. Now, when a bug is reported in the game, half time it gets fixed or half time it doesn't. Or half time, they definitely fix things that should not be broken. Or half time, they basically make things that are broken, like Gordy. Or add in, or make holiday tunes mains, even though it should be mains. Like Bobette, Bassie, and Gordy. Those two should not be freaking mains. Why? Why did you make those two freaking mains? Free mains. They should be mains. They should just be regular old tunes. And the criticism never ever gets addressed, because she just focused more on her child audience. And that's the problem. So Ginger's is stuck like this. In this horrible, unused state, never to be used again due to them fixing her, even though she was never broken in the first place. Like, seriously, wait all year and that's what the heck we get? Like, I have a feeling they were faking this to piss the players off. Because already the players are pissed off the whole matchmaking situation, which I wish I got to hear the actual reason, but of course, because we can't hear the actual reason for probably ego reasons, please, can someone actually tell me the real reason why matchmaking is so bad, please? God, please let somebody actually say the real reason, because I actually want to know the real reason. I don't understand why people can't disclose that. I want to know the freaking reason. I don't care to get in trouble. I just want to know the actual reason why matchmaking is so horrible and bad. I just really want to know the actual reason. This is probably going to be my real reason why Ginger's rework is so bad. They were probably just like chilling in a Discord server, minding their own business, till one of the devs said, hey, how about we make Ginger Sprout 2.0 and give her a short freaking range to make her look stupid so we can piss players off. Quo like, oh yeah, we should do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. We should piss players off. And also, while we at it, how about we make some ugly skins so we can make some money? Yeah, let's make Ginger bad. We made Ginger bad. Why the heck do I sound like... I'm not even gonna freaking say it. I'm not even gonna freaking ask. That is my true reason why she was changed, because they wanted to piss the players off, and they definitely did. This is why I do not get excited for stuff like this in the game anymore, because I know for a fact they're just gonna do the exact same garbage. The Halloween event showed me that. This just shows you should not get excited for something, because it's never going to meet your expectations in this game. Because this game is just an unbalanced mess. Like, the Twisteds can walk on the ice. How does that make sense? But the Toons can slip on ice, and also, how the heck can Flutter slip and slide on the ice even though she's flying? This game makes no sense. The stupidity of the devs make no sense. The devs are so freaking stupid. That they knew that Ginger's range was so small, so instead of trying to find a workaround or fix it, like, I don't know, maybe like not yet you hold on the button and maybe like tap it. But no, they choose the easy route, and it was a freaking sticker. I'm not kidding. They knew this, and instead of fixing it, they added a sticker. I'm sorry. What the frick? You're adding in something that should not be added in. I'm sorry. Instead of fixing... What the heck am I saying? Anyway, you should fix it when it's reported, not adding a sticker. You think we want a sticker? We're not 5-year-old goo goo gaga babies. I think her devs were freaking kids. Because for real, I think she thinks all of her audience are children. Quote, just freaking admit it. Like, you white kids. Because straight up, you appeal more to kids. You want a child audience. It's not my fault that adults found your darn game. Understand when you want a child audience. Just admit it. Admit it, quote. Admit it, you white kids. Admit it. Admit it. Freaking admit it. Just admit it. Like, for real, they never take criticism. They never ever listen to the darn fan base. They only listen to the fan base that practically are whiny goo goo gaga little brats. Honestly, this is why the game's dying. Because this is why the game is dying. Because they never ever listen to the people that truly care and critique and criticize this game. They should to the people that criticize this game. I can see why Dolly's Factory and Twilight Zone do 10 times better. Because, honestly, play Dolly's Factory and Twilight Zone. Those games are really good, especially Dolly's Factory. I actually played one of the updates and the train broke. And there's a part where the train breaks. And it's actually super fun. I recommend actually playing it. And if you enjoy those types of games. Anyway. And I have to say, Dolly's Factory has matchmaking in it and it has a better job at doing it. And they actually listen to the people that truly care about the game. It sucks that practically it's considered as a Dandy's Roll knockoff, as I feel like that game deserves more attention. I'm probably going to eventually dive into why Dolly's Factory should get more attention and why the game should be more supported. Because Dolly's Factory is actually really good. In fact, I might start making content about the game if you actually like to see that. Because I really do think the game is a really good stylized game. And I actually want to learn more about the story behind the game. Because I'm rather kind of interested in Dolly's Factory. Because the game actually looks really good. It sucks that the game practically was criticized as a Dandy's Roll clone and never got the popularity. Because Dandy's Roll fans called it a Dandy's Roll knockoff even though it's not. You're going to start there adding a Dolly's Factory and tell me is that a Dandy's Roll knockoff. No it's not. Because you got 2 tunes working on the machines. No joke. You got, plushies. Well, you got the plushies, 2 plushies working on the machines. Where's that in the actual game? Ginger's Rework, like I'm trying to say again, there's no wonder why this game, Dandy's World, is dying. Because straight up, due to the dry amount of updates and just adding skins and new tunes instead of focusing on gameplay, instead of focusing on the gameplay, they're more focused on new tunes and skins and codes. And it just feels like eventually the game is just going to die out and it's become a wasteland for what it used to be. I actually have fun playing this game, but for I think it's my time just to seriously leave Dandy's World. Because sure, the fandom is so freaking toxic and not to mention, the developers will never listen. They will never ever learn from their mistakes and never ever learn how to be better people. Or never learn for what they did. Even Quo is probably never going to learn for taking down fan games that used her models, even if some of them had original models. And also banning people for lagging, which even though they weren't, they're practically also going so far to lie about the entire Rock situation, saying that Rock manipulated her, even though in reality he didn't manipulate her. It's honestly unfortunate how this fandom is so bad. And how the devs are so bad too. It's safe to say they'll probably never learn from their mistakes and just keep making the exact same mistakes until this game is a dead husk for what it used to be. Just a wasteland that this dies over and over again. If the game keeps going this horrible direction of barely no gameplay and new tunes every single update and with new skins, it's safe to say this game will no longer be in popularity or in circulation anymore if the devs keep going this way. This game will just be known as a dead husk for what it used to be. Just a dead corpse. Ginger's rework was the final nail in the coffin for this game. It's safe to say this game is dead.